Quantum Potential School, elevating your vibration and expanding your consciousness with practical tools from your host, Linda Sevilla.
Hi, and welcome back. So far at Quantum Potential School, we've been talking about you as an energetic being, how to maintain your energetic vibration and keep it high, even in times of challenge. We're going to switch gears now for a little while, and we're going to start talking about you as a consciousness being, beginning with your subconscious mind. I'm a hypnotherapist, and I truly believe that your subconscious is your superpower. When we are able to access and work with our subconscious effectively, we're able to do so many things. And so, we're going to talk about what your subconscious is. We're going to talk about why you want to take control of your subconscious. And I'm going to give you lots of tools and resources to be able to work with it effectively. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right, why take control of the subconscious mind? Well, reason number one is your subconscious does whatever it is programmed to do. Your subconscious runs 90 to 95% of your behavior. And so, if you want to change something, you want to exercise more, you want to get better sleep, you want to get to the gym more frequently, you want to get your subconscious mind involved. Now, it isn't enough to just know intellectually that you want to be doing something differently. If that's all it took for us to know all the good reasons why we should make a change, I would never get a hypnotherapy client. We would just talk ourselves into doing the thing that we want to do. But you probably know that doesn't work that well. Maybe you've had something you'd like to change, but you had a really hard time getting it off the ground. Well, that could be because there's a subconscious belief or program that's interfering. Let me give you an example. I see this all the time in my hypnotherapy practice. I had a client who came to see me to work on his sleep pattern, and we explored in hypnosis why he was having difficulty sleeping. He recalled a memory of coming home from school when he was a little kid, and his dog, who usually came to meet him, didn't come to meet him. And so he asked his mother what had happened to the dog, and she told him, "We had it put to sleep." Now, the subconscious is not the logical part of your mind. It is completely illogical, and its number one function is to protect you. And so when he heard from his mom as a kid that the dog got put to sleep, the subconscious developed a belief that sleep is a scary, mysterious place where bad things could happen. And guess what? He developed poor sleep. Now, he could know intellectually that sleep is important, it's vital for my functioning, I need to get sleep. But if your subconscious has even one lame reason for wanting to not sleep, sleep is dangerous, sleep is low priority, it's going to win every time simply because it's so vast. And so, if you want to make a real change, you got to get your subconscious involved. By working with the subconscious, we can A, tell the subconscious what we want it to do, and B, hear back from the subconscious to find out if there's any stuck beliefs that are keeping us from being able to do that thing. If I hadn't found out that this person had a negative association with sleep, that his subconscious saw sleep as dangerous, no amount of telling him to sleep, no amount of melatonin or sleep aids of any type are going to work. Your subconscious runs the majority of your behavior. And if you want to make a change, you got to get your subconscious involved. Now, how do you know that you might have a stuck belief on a subconscious level? Look at your life. Look at every aspect of your life, your finances, your relationship, your body, your health, your habits, your behaviors, your work, how much meaning and joy you have. If there's any area of your life where it's not where you want it to be, or any area of your life where you really struggle to make things happen, and no matter how much effort you put into it, it stays stuck, it's probably because there's something going on a subconscious level that's keeping you stuck. And so in future lessons, I'm going to show you how to work with your subconscious, how to identify any stuck beliefs, how to change them, and how to program your subconscious for the results that you want. That's going to be coming up. So keep following these videos. Now, not only can we program our subconscious to change habits and beliefs, we can also program our subconscious to be able to do amazing things like telepathy or perceptual bilocation or psychometry. At the Ascension Center, we teach courses in all of these different things, and all of our courses come from the stance of working with your subconscious mind. And I'm going to be touching on some of these topics later on in this course as well. How can we use our subconscious for things like psychic ability, telepathy, or other kind of paranormal looking things. That's coming up as well, so stay tuned. Now, the second reason for taking charge of your subconscious is your subconscious runs all of your emotional responses. And so we have our analytical conscious mind, which runs 5 to 10% of your behavior. And then we have your subconscious, which is emotional and intuitive, which runs the other 90 to 95%. But again, all emotions stem from your subconscious mind. Now, if you've ever struggled with something like generalized anxiety, you're a worrier, health anxiety, social anxiety, depression, a phobia, you know that no amount of just using logic and reason talks you into feeling differently. If all it took was to talk ourselves into thinking differently or feeling differently, I would never have a client. And so the subconscious generates all of your emotional responses. And so if you want to change anything of an emotional nature, you need to work with your subconscious. If your phone breaks, you don't take it to a shoe store. The shoe store doesn't do phones. We can't use logic and reason to change emotion. Let me give you an example. I work with a lot of people who have generalized anxiety disorder. They're constantly thinking about what's going to happen, what if, the terrible things that may occur. In my way of looking at this is the subconscious trying to help you out. Its job is self-preservation. It wants to keep you safe. And so its logic is, well, if I can imagine all the terrible things that could happen, I'm ready for them. It gives you an illusion of being in control. And so intellectually, you may know, I don't need to worry about that. It's never going to happen. But if your subconscious is like, worrying helps me, worrying makes me feel in control, worrying makes me feel prepared, your subconscious is going to maintain worry no matter how much you try to talk yourself out of it. And so, again, by working with the subconscious, we can change negative reactions to positive ones. And we can also focus on cultivating more positive reaction overall. More gratitude, more joy, more positive expectancy instead of waiting for bad things to happen, waiting for good things to happen. So, again, in upcoming videos, we're going to talk about accessing the subconscious and how to do this, how to change your emotional reactions. Now, the third reason for taking charge of your subconscious is it's your creative mind. By working with our subconscious, we can enhance our creativity and we can also tap into our creativity to find solutions to problems. When I work with people in hypnosis, often before a session, they're baffled as to how to deal with a certain situation. But then I put them into hypnosis, get them in touch with their own creativity, and they come up with all kinds of solutions or possibilities that they hadn't considered otherwise. Now, the next reason for taking control of your subconscious is connected to source. And so we are in these physical bodies, but our subconscious is connected to the all that is, whatever you want to think of this as. It could be collective consciousness, it could be the Akashic records, it could be the matrix or the powers that be. We like to think of it at the Ascension Center as source. And so everything that ever existed or ever will exist exists right now at source. And using our subconscious, we can tap into that. That means we can access information. We can get insight and clarity. We can tap into our intuition and we can manifest what we want in our lives more easily. Now, in upcoming videos, we're going to talk about things like the law of attraction and how to work with your subconscious to not only impress on your subconscious what you want to create, but to send that out to the powers that be so that you're drawing it to you like a powerful magnet. Now, the fifth reason for taking charge of your subconscious is we are all connected. Now, this goes back to what I was talking about in previous lessons about being an energetic being. We are affecting all of the people we're in contact with, and they are affecting us. And so, when we improve our own reality, our health, our well being, our circumstances, we are contributing to a healthier world. What we do for ourselves affects the collective. Now, I have a wish, and this is the driving force behind everything I teach and everything that we do at the Ascension Center. My wish is to put so much good into the world and to teach other people how to do the same that at some point a tipping point is reached and there's actually more good than evil. And so I really appreciate you taking time to watch these videos. And in upcoming videos, we're going to look at how to work with your subconscious and how to create the lives that you desire and how to contribute to that healthier world overall.
Thanks so much for watching. Catch a new free video every Friday and level up your consciousness. Have a high vibing week.